ये फिज़िक्स के पेपर में आने वाले इम्पोर्टेंट वन वर्ड्स हैं. इन विच टाइप ऑफ सेमीकंडक्टर आर देयर अबंडेंट चार्ज कैरियर्स. तो पी टाइप सेमीकंडक्टर. ऑन विच प्रिंसिपल डज अ ट्रांसफॉर्मर वर्क. म्यूचुअल इंडक्शन. विच कलर हैज़ द लॉन्गेस्ट वेवलेंथ. रेड कलर. What is another name for convex lens? Converging lens. What is the angular momentum of an electron in the first orbit of Bohr's model? H by 2 pi. What is the power factor for pure resistive circuit? 1 or unity? What is the current induced by time varying electric field called? Displacement current. What is the nature of image formed by concave mirror? Real or virtual? इसका आंसर रियल और वर्चुअल है, लेकिन अगर ये MCQs के फॉर्म में आया और रियल और वर्चुअल के अलावा कुछ आया तो ये बाकी जो भी लिखें वो लिख सकते हैं. हाउ इज़ अ मूविंग कॉइल एमीमीटर कन्वर्टेड टू एमीमीटर. इसमें ये क्वेश्चन है, हाउ इज़ अ मूविंग कॉइल गैल्वेनोमीटर कन्वर्टेड टू एन एमीमीटर. तो इसमें है बाय कनेक्टिंग अ लो रेजिस्टेंस कंपोनेंट कॉल्ड अ शंट इन पैरेलल with the galvanometer coil. Which law is Lenz's law based on? Conservation of energy. What is the direction of a magnetic movement of a magnet? It is from south pole to north pole. What is the force acting on a charged particle moving in a magnetic field called? Lorentz force. What is the threshold frequency? Threshold frequency is the minimum frequency of the light that can cause electrons to be emitted from a metal surface. What is the value of energy gap in metals? Energy gap between metals is 0. What causes the displacement current? A displacement current is caused by changing an electric field, meaning it arises when the electric flux through a given area is changing over time. How does the presence of a conductor medium affect the potential? When a conductor medium is present, the electric potential within it remain constant throughout. How can the magnifying power of a microscope be increased? To increase the power, you need to use lenses with a short focal length. How does the focal length of a lens depend on the lens power? The focal length of a lens is inversely proportional to its power. What is electric flux and what is its unit? Electric flux is a measure of the number of electric field lines the cross of given area. इसकी SI यूनिट होती है न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर कूलम. What is the frequency of direct current? Frequency of direct current is 0. 21st question. What is the rest mass of photon? Rest mass is 0. Value of 1 electrovolt is equals to 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 9 joule. Dimension of capacitance given ये लिखा है यहाँ पे. Unit of इसमें लिखा है unit of lens power. Diopter. Unit of self inductance Henry. 26. What is the effect of temperature on the magnetism of a paramagnetic material? As the temperature of a paramagnetic material increases, magnetism decreases. As the temperature of paramagnetic material increases, जब पैरामैग्नेटिक मटेरियल इंक्रीज होता है तो मैग्नेटिज्म डिक्रीज हो जाती है. 27. राइट द वेवलेंथ रेंज ऑफ विजिबल वेव्स. 380 to 700, 400 to 780. ये डिपेंड करता है सोर्स पे. What is the value of the forbidden energy gap in germanium? It is 0.72 electrowatt. Why is the core of transformer laminated? To reduce edgy currents. What is the frequency of the electric current used in homes in India? 50 Hz. What is the phenomena of diffraction of light? Diffraction is the bending of light around obstacles or through opening. What is the name of instrument used to measure current in an electric circuit? Ammeter. What is a nucleon? A nucleon is a subatomic particle that is either a photon or a neutron. Which lens is used as reading lens? A convex lens is a reading lens. What is the value of Rydberg constant? ये इसमें given है 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. Write the SI unit of electric dipole moment. SI unit of इसकी dipole moment की है coulomb meter. फिर है what is the relationship between the curvature radius and the focal length of a spherical mirror? R is equals to 2F. Write the unit of potential gradient. Volt per meter. What is the concept of what is meant by constant current? It refers to an electric current that remains at a steady, unchanging value over time regardless of fluctuation in the load resistance or voltage applied. What is the use of concave mirror? Including searchlights, telescope, solar furnace. What type of semiconductor will be formed by adding 5 trivalent impurities to a pure semiconductor? अब इसमें 5 भी लिखा था और trivalent भी लिखा था, इसलिए मैंने दोनों मेंशन कर दिए. ट्राइवेलेंट में p टाइप बनता है, पेंटावेलेंट में n टाइप बनता है. राइट द वैल्यू ऑफ एलिमेंट्री चार्ज. एलिमेंट्री चार्ज 1.602 into 10 to the power 19 coulomb. What is the name of instrument used to measure electric potential difference in a circuit? A voltmeter. Write the unit of magnetic flux. Weber. Which law does Lenz's law follow? Law of conservation of energy. Write the dimensional formula of charge. Dimensional formula of I, that stands for current, and T, that stands for time. What is the minority charge carrier in n-type semiconductor? Holes. Write the value of elementary charge. ये repeated question है. Write the relation between work function and threshold frequency. A higher work function corresponds to a higher threshold frequency. How does the magnifying power of a telescope change when the focal length of objective lens is increased? A longer focal length objective lens will result in higher magnification. In what type of waves polarization observed? Transverse waves. Is SI unit of resistivity. Ohm meter. 72 repeated है. Under what condition is the terminal voltage equal to the electromotive force? When no current is flowing. What is the thermionic emission? Thermionic emission is the process of releasing electrons from a metal that has been heated to a high temperature. Write the relation between energy and wavelength of radiation. Relation between energy is E is equals to hc by lambda. What is the potential of the earth? 0 volt. Write the relation between 1 kilowatt and joules. 1 kilowatt is equals to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joules. When do two parallel conductors attract each other? When the current flowing through them is in the same direction. Write the formula for fringe width in Young's double-slit experiment. Fringe width is given by beta is equals to lambda d by d. What is the size of category of the atomic nucleus? Size of category is 10 to the power minus 15 meter or 1 femtometer. In reverse bias, is the resistance of a diode high or low? High. How is voltmeter connected in a circuit? A voltmeter is connected parallel to a circuit to measure the voltage difference between 2 points in the circuit. Write the formula. Okay. What principle does an AC generator operate on? Electromagnetic induction. Write the formula of Lorentz force. F is equals to Q into E plus VB. F इसका force है, Q charge है, V velocity, E energy और V magnetic force है. SI unit of magnetic susceptibility, Henry per meter. Write mass energy equivalence relation, E is equals to mc square. Write the wavelength range of radio waves, 1 millimeter to 100 kilometer. What is a photon? Photon is a particle of light that has no mass or charge and travels at the speed of light. Define the Curie temperature. Curie temperature is the temperature at which a material loses its magnetic properties. What is the ionization energy of hydrogen atom? That it is 13.6 electrovolt. Which waves have high penetrating power? Gamma rays. What is the size of an atom? Size of an atom about 0.1 nanometer. Which of Kirchhoff law is based on charge conservation? The junction rule. What is the effect of temperature on the conductivity of semiconductors? As the temperature increases, the conductivity of the semiconductor also increases. How is a p-type semiconductor made? ये शॉर्ट आंसर्स में लिखवा दूंगी, बता दूंगी. SI यूनिट ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी, टेस्ला. डायमेंशनल फार्मूला ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी ये गिवन है इसमें. और व्हाट कॉजेज द करंट इफेक्ट इन मेटल्स? द मूवमेंट ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विद इन द मेटल. व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वांटिटी इज द मैग्नेटिक परमेबिलिटी? स्केलर. उसके बाद है ये रिपीटेड है 100 क्वेश्चन. व्हाट क्रिस्टल इज पोलराइजर मेड फ्रॉम? कैल्साइट. 103 ये भी रिपीटेड है. इसमें मैंने ये भी बता दिया कि 102 ये 44 का रिपीटेड है और 123 का रिपीटेड है. फॉर्मूला ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी एट द सेंटर ऑफ ये तो इसमें गिवन है B इज इक्वल्स टू म्यू आई अपॉन 2r. What is Bohr's radius? Distance between the nucleus and the electron in the hydrogen. इसमें इसका फॉर्मूला भी मैंने मेंशन कर दिया है. How is the nuclear radius related to the mass number? The nuclear radius is directly proportional to the cube root of the mass number. Dimensional formula of resistance इसमें लिख दिया है. Formula of electric potential due to a point charge, V is equals to KQR. Resistance of an ideal ammeter 0. What is specific charge of an electron? It is 1.758 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kg. तो ये सारे इम्पॉर्टेंट 110 क्वेश्चंस थे. ये बोर्ड से दी गई क्वेश्चन बैंक के सारे सॉल्यूशन है. इसके बाहर से क्वेश्चन आना बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है. सो इसको सब अच्छे से याद कर लो और लाइक कर दो.